Hey everybody, this is Rainbow Reviews. This is the second video in a three-part video series about all of the Disney Plus announcements that we got like a week ago or so. So the first part was Star Wars. I'll probably link to that in the description. This part is the Marvel stuff, and the third part is going to be about all of the mainline Disney shows, the Pixar stuff, and the stuff that's kind of been in limbo for a while. But yeah, that'll be the next video. This video is going to be about the Marvel stuff. So if you want to see that stuff next video, comment down below if you want me to do that video. So on to part 2 of this 3-part video series. Now I'm just going to jump right into it. So the first Marvel news we got, or the first thing that I'm going to talk about, is Falcon and Winter Soldier. Now this is one of the Marvel shows that I'm really most excited for, because we got like a little short trailer for it in this announcement call, or whatever, this investors call. And it's supposed to be like, I think it's going to be like a mystery thriller, and I'm really excited for that. These are the kind of stories that I want to see from Marvel Studios. So yeah, that one is high up on my kind of like excitement level, you know? We got to see a little bit of their chemistry in Civil War, Captain America Civil War, and I really like their chemistry. So I'm really excited to see more of it here. We've been kind of in need of a Falcon origin story for a little while now, so I'm glad we're finally getting that, or what I assume is going to tie into that, sort of like where he come from and all that. Now the next one is a bit bigger of a question mark for me. It's Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Now, okay, correct me if I'm wrong here, but the Ten Rings, wasn't that like the guys who kidnapped Iron Man in the first movie? I don't know if those are the same people as what's talking about here. Maybe not, but I know this is like something from the comics. I think it's just a new character that I'm not really I don't really know about, because I haven't read the comics yet, at least not most of them anyway. So yeah, let me know if you're excited for this one, because I know next to nothing about it, and it's a really big question mark for me. And the next one is Fantastic Four. Okay, there's been a bit of a couple hit and miss Fantastic Four movies. We've had a hard time trying to get the property off the ground, I guess. So I'm kind of apprehensive about it. I know the last Fantastic Four was not received very well, so I'm guessing some people are excited that it's finally in the hands of who seems to be the right people. So, you know, I'm definitely gonna check this out, but really haven't dived into the Fantastic Four lore very much, or the stories, or the characters, or whatever. So yeah, I'd say I'm still pretty excited for that one. Now, one that I am a lot more excited for is WandaVision. This is like the first series to come out, I think. It's coming out sometime in December, or it's rumored to. It might get pushed back, I'm not sure, I don't think so. But we just have yet to see an official release date, I believe. Please correct me if I'm wrong there. I should have done more research before I did this video, but whatever. Yeah, WandaVision, the story is being kind of vague. Some people suspect that it's like a reality simulation dream thing that, like Vision's Mind Stone, or the Red Stone, or whatever, those things are conjuring up. And it seems to be like a pretty interesting plot so far. I love how vague of a story that we've gotten so far. Like, we can't really tell what the whole thing is going to be about, and I think that's really cool. And it seems like one of the more creative shows coming out of Marvel. And the next one is a Loki, and I gotta admit, I wasn't super excited for this one. I mean, I like Loki as a character, but, you know, he was never, like, my favorite. And I didn't really think we needed a series about him. But then I saw the trailer that we got, and the trailer does actually look, like, very promising. I'm glad to see Tom's back in the game as Loki, and it looks very, very interesting. So yeah, definitely going to be reviewing this one when it comes out. Now the next one is Ant-Man and the Wasp 3, Quantumania, I believe it's called. And I gotta be honest, I was never a huge fan of Ant-Man and the Wasp. I thought 1 was fine. 2, Ant-Man and the Wasp, I didn't love it. I mean, you know, it was like after Infinity War and before Endgame, so there was kind of, you know, there was like a big expectation after Infinity War, and this one just didn't really deliver. I can understand why, but, you know, it still didn't deliver for me nonetheless, and that was kind of disappointing. But, you know, I think they could do something with this one. Quantum Mania sounds kinda cool, and it's probably gonna also involve some trace amounts of time travel. Now the next one, oh man, this is probably the one I'm excited for the most, actually. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. I mean, what an epic title, right? I love Doctor Strange. He is my favorite Marvel character, so far at least, of the films that have come out. And just because I like his backstory, I like his personality, and more importantly, I like the movie that he's in, his origin story. I think it's really cool, and, you know, it's kind of like adding Harry Potter to the Marvel Universe, and I love that. And the Multiverse of Madness, I mean, the multiverse is something that has been teased, teased in the Marvel films so far, but we haven't really seen it explored a whole bunch, other than, like, Endgame, kind of, almost, I guess. So, I'm definitely excited for this one. It is the one I am most excited for, but it's probably still kind of a long ways off, so that sucks, but whatever. The next one is Black Widow. Now, I'm not sure, we haven't heard about Black Widow in a while. I mean, I know it was supposed to come out in like May of this year, and obviously that didn't happen. And Disney just keeps pushing it back. And I know they're trying to avoid putting it on the streaming service, but I still want to see it. I mean, I didn't think we needed a Black Widow movie, but the trailer impressed me, and I'm really ready to see this one. You know, it's about time. Now, Captain Marvel 2. I don't know. I'm not gonna get like a lot of mean comments about this one. I'm not sure, but Captain Marvel, I didn't like it. I mean, I know a lot of people didn't. That's not a hot take. Captain Marvel, I mean, the title sounds like cool, you know? But the character we got, I'm not a huge fan of Brie Larson.
Is that like a personal attack or something?
I know, I'm sorry, but I didn't like the movie. I thought it was kind of bland. The first one, I mean. I didn't like the first one. I thought it was pretty bland. The comedy wasn't that strong. The message of the film about female empowerment, it was really like in your face, not genuine. You know, female empowerment, it's supposed to be about showing you how females are powerful in the real world. But if it's in a movie that is so high off its own fumes that it feels detached from reality, then that message doesn't really get across now, does it? So yeah, I'm not excited for Captain Marvel 2. I mean, I'm gonna watch it, unless people say that it's like absolute garbo. And then I might make a video about it. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, not excited for that one. And then there's the next three, which is like Ironheart, Secret Invasion, Armor Wars. Not so sure what these are gonna be about exactly. I know Ironheart's something to do with Iron Man, but not like directly, I think. These three are just a bit more of a question mark for me. We're gonna have to get more information on them before I can get really, really excited. And then next is Eternals. This one we knew about for a long time, like over a year ago, I believe. And there hasn't been much on it since. I mean, it was supposed to come out in December of this year originally, I believe, but obviously that didn't happen. I have heard next to nothing on the project, so it might get the axe. Yeah, it might get canned. Who knows? I don't know if they've already started producing it. We'll just have to wait and see. Now, the last one I want to talk about is the What If series, and I am pretty decently excited for this one. I wasn't before, because I'm not a fan of that kind of animation style generally. You know, I think it looks a little ugly, but my friend convinced me to watch the teaser again, and I did, and I felt a little better about it, you know? I'm glad that Marvel is really dipping into some animated content, and I know they have with like the animated Spider-Man series and animated Guardians of the Galaxy series, but I've never gotten into those like ever, so I'm hoping that What If can break that streak for me and I can finally get into one of these Marvel animated series. So yeah, that was just kind of my general loose thoughts on all of the Marvel announcements that we got. You know, this video is not quite as long as the last one, about half, so that's good. You know, still kind of getting the feel of new editing choices. I think these kind of like first impressions, announcement, trailer reaction videos are just going to be like this, kind of you know, loosely scripted, not even really scripted, honestly. I just have like notes here for me, and not highly edited. I think I like that a little better going forward. Plus, it's a little easier on me. I can get more of them out. But for my movie reviews, and especially like my older movie reviews, they're going to be more like a video essay format where I put more editing into it, some more memes.
Is that like a personal attack or something?
And some more complex music shifts. You know, all that good stuff, all the bells and whistles. So, yeah, let me know what you think of this video. Let me know what you think of the Shang-Chi one, because that was the biggest question mark for me. I would like you guys to comment below what you know about that, because I am legitimately curious. I know like next to nothing about it. So, yeah, be sure to subscribe for more announcements like this. And don't miss part 3 when it comes out, where I cover all of this weird stuff. A Home Alone reboot, Diary of a Wimpy Kid reboot, a freaking Night at the Museum animated series. Like, what the hell is this? I have no idea what any of this stuff is, guys. So just let me know if you're excited for that, and thanks for watching.